despite a sober night, to try and convert this Ableton rack of mine to a fruity patch. Just because. So, oh, I'm echoing. Hang on. Must be over on Twitch. Yeah, let's close that. Let's try to update that. And then probably over here too. Cool. Yeah. So, gonna try and convert this. Who knows? Might work, might not. If you got words on how to make it work, cool. If not, cool. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Maybe I'll just end up getting rid of this headache and going back and actually making some music, or making those YouTube videos that are overdue. All right, so here we go. Here is the rack that we have currently. It is my Dextroid patch, which doesn't sound like much. However, when we give it a little serious it gets really nasty really quick. So anyway, made it for Ableton. I had some people ask if I could do it in Fruity Loops, and I figured, what the hell. And then somebody was kind enough yesterday to tell me how to do it in Fruity Loops. So I guess I can pull up his notes, actually. That's a great idea. License files, blah, blah, blah. Crap on the desktop. FLS. I really love this new chat window too that shows me everything from everywhere. All right, so open a 3 instance of Maximus. Okay. So, okay, cool. There we go. All right. So, got his notes. That'll help. And then we'll get my patch up, and that'll help, I hope. And maybe at the end of this, I'll have something cool to give you guys. All right, so here we go. I do not know my way around FL Studio very well. I haven't honestly written anything in FL Studio since the early 2000s, sometime around Sony Acid, to show my age. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and do some FL Studio stuff. I got it so I can work on some collabs with people, and mostly I've just used it to export those collabs so I can pull them into Ableton. May not be the best workflow, but it works. All right, so here we go. Let's see. So now I need Maximus, it said. I have no idea where Maximus is. Whatever, I'll just plug-in picker. MAX. Is that Maximus? No, that's Drum Max. Hopefully I don't have to pay extra for Maximus. Time for the Googles. All right. FL Studio Maximus. Producer edition and up. I think that's the one I've got. The heck is it? Add plugin. More. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. I think it's trying to read my VSTs, which it can't do inside Ableton. I may have just blown it up. Anyway, where can I find Maximus? Related are multiband and limiter. So pretty much I'm going to use it like I use multi-dynamics in Ableton. Okay. Add plugin. Not a controller. Not a drum. Not that. Oh, it's under, here we go, effects. But it's under effects. Maximus, there it is, cool. All right, so I need 3 of these, I think. Let's see how I've got this set up. So we've got our instrument, which is Dext, which I will replace in the patch when I'm not running this from within Ableton. So basically I'm gonna lay this out while I've got Ableton open and have it in Ableton, save the project, go back, and then add the actual VSTs that are missing. So I'm betting Fruity has a type of saturator, so we're gonna add a saturator. Gain, Fruity, balance, and distortion. Soft clipper, squeeze, wave shaper, hardcore. What am I using here? Just an analog clip, so pretty much just a soft clipper, I think. Just if we're going 1-to-1. So let's copy that over here. Okay. And then parameters, threshold, I think, probably. Yeah, so I am doing, let's see what this is. YouTube, I am now live. Surprise. I'm probably going to get 2 of those messages. I don't know why YouTube tells me I'm live. But cool, whatever. Yeah, and if anything's crazy with the video or audio or whatever, yell at me. Anyway, so I'm going to do parameters. Oh, that's cool. So this, I don't know how to map that, but I'll figure it out. All right, so first off, saturator, check. OTT. I'll probably use the actual OTT plugin. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna diagram this out real quick on a piece of paper because there is no way I'm gonna do this in Ableton without. All right, so here's the chain, which is, oh, I guess I need to figure out what's macroed too. So I have Scream. Move this out of the way real quick. Scream, which is distortion 1 and 2. Then I've got what, beef, which is beef, which is neuralizer distortion 1, which is this saturator. That's both saturators. Both soft saturators. And the distortion 1 and 2, wait, go to unmap from, no, move mapping to dist 1, dist 2. Dist 2 is the OTT. Holy cow, this thing is so crazy mapped. All right, whatever. Saturator, I don't think Fruity has a built-in OTT. Maybe they do. FL OTT. Use the plugin. That's what I'll do. All right, so that's fine. Saturator. Saturator to a gate. Oh, that's what I missed. So let's throw in a gate. Fruity has a multi-band compressor. That's a OTT. But we need a gate. Okay, so we'll do FL gate. Studio gate. Yeah, this is really exciting stuff. Watching me learn stuff, but that's what I'm doing today. So if you guys want to watch it, cool. If you don't, also cool. How to use the gate effect. Oh, a noise. I don't really want a noise gate. I want to. Here we go. Where are the gates? The love filter. Sure, why the hell not? Filter, love filter. Apparently. Which hopefully has a gate. Boink. I'll put this over here for later. So first goes to the clipper. So this is going way the F over there. And then this is going to be a gate. How do I gate with this thing? So nasty. Love it. Wait, I want this, but I want that, and there. There we go. That's what we want to get it sounding like, but we're not anywhere near there. I don't know why. Oh, that's not good. Alright, anyway. I figured I would be seeing some kind of output. Filtering happening when I change the cutoff. Or turn the volume off. Okay. Apparently, I'm proving just how little about FL Studio I really know. Oh, what is this garbage? What the... No, don't save it. I don't know why there was... Oh, see? How about an empty patch? Minimal. Empty. There we go. That's better. Now, we will do... Not a sampler, but we're going to get a generator. And we want a synth classic. We'll just use... Ooh, harmless. No. Whatever, we'll just use 3 oscillator. Or transistor base. There we go. Wait, I think everybody gets 3 oscillators, so we'll use that. And we'll give it... That's good enough for what we're doing. And okay, so now we're going to take this, shrink this way the hell down because there's no reason for that in a split window. Cool. All right. Oh, stupid Fruity Loops. All right. Yeah, let's see. Fruity. Okay. Patch. Fruity Patcher. Bingo. Alright, so we're going to make a nice big patch. Now we're going to add a plugin, and that plugin is going to be the saturator. Distortion, probably just a soft clipper. We'll see if that... That really doesn't get as loud as I want. I need something that'll... The Ableton one goes to like 36 dB, so that is not going to cut it here. fast distortion, wave shaper, blood overdrive. Blood overdrive sounds like what I'm gonna want. Because the goal here is to just, you know, make things flipping crazy. Get out of there. All right. And then at the end of the chain here, I'm gonna, oh, dang it, I don't have that. Maybe select plugin, gain, balance, send, stereo shaper, visual dB meter. That's the one I want. And apparently there's a limiter going on here. Oh wait. All right, so without this, oh man, that'd be great if this had, you know, like a readout. Presets. Tree display? What the hell is that? Whatever, we'll figure that out. So we'll map the surface. Inputs, audio, parameters, preamp. Map that to the surface. And this is going to be our first distortion. A knob. I don't know, just a flipping knob, man. Come on. All right, knob 1. Cool. Bing. All right, and then we'll map said knob 1 to here. So that when we do this. That did not work. There we go. And then we're going to reverse map it to the out input parameters post gain. But I want it to be an inverse. Learning curves, man. All right. All right, but I need that reversed. All right, FL Studio Patcher param inverse. Multiple macro parameter inverse relations. That sounds like it. What's going on over at Reddit? Just kidding. Let's stay on task. Oh, finally starting to feel a little better. All right. Blah, blah, blah. How do I set a knob with an inverse relation? You can route the parameter through a fruity formula controller with a one formula to invert it. Okay, cool. Controller, fruity envelope controller. Wow, what a pain in the butt this is. 1A formula. Empty. Hello. Okay. Pretty formula controller. Oh, I don't want the envelope controller. My bad. I'm gonna delete this. Plugin controller free formula controller. Formula. Awesome. I love that about Fruity Loops. Fruity formula controller. It's a generator. Okay. Which means it's over here. Probably under MISC. No. Patcher. Nothing quite so humbling as jumping into another DAW that does not work anything like the one you're used to. But we're getting there. All right. No. Fruity formula controller. Formula control option in the link dialog. Override generic link, maybe? Generic link settings. Mapping formula. Ah, here we go. Inverted. Haha. So, now we should get, let's go back, pull the overdrive up. So we should get an inverted red that did not work. Mother. Override generic link again. Mapping formula. Wow. Okay. I don't think any of this matters, does it? Compiled okay. Okay. Fruity formula controller. That's not the same as the link controller. Doesn't matter. No smoothing. Oops. See, it's not even accepting the link settings. Okay. Fruity link. Oh, this is taking forever. It's all right. It's getting somewhere slowly, very slowly. Mapping formulas. How do I get mapping formulas to work? Oh, maybe just link to controller, inverted, accept. Maybe that works. Nope, sure didn't. Fan flippin-tastic. Blah, blah, blah. Transfer functions, linear transfer function, fine. I don't want smoothing, blah, blah, blah. I don't want any scaling. I just want a one-to-one inverse. How hard is that? Fruity, inverse link. Linking control value, and here we go. So where do we use a... fine, we'll try that. Let's see. Link to controller. Mapping formula. How do I type one in? Hey, somebody's watching. Maybe you know how to do this because I'm stuck. Let's see. Invert. That should just work, right? But it's not inverting. that's not it either. Well, I guess I will have to figure that out later. I'm just going to lay out more of the, there we go. So from here, we need a gate, which I thought we had one. FL. They said the love filter, I think, does it. I guess I'll try that. So run that through there for the gate. What else do we need to line up? We need an OTT, which I'll just put the Fruity Multiband in for now, and I'll replace it. But it's not just an OTT, it's an OTT with a tail remover, which is just multiple OTTs. But, okay, so OTT and then advanced sub-channel group. This is where we needed patcher. All right. I need just a plain old subfilter, saturator. See, are these? No, they're not split yet. Okay. Gain, fruity, send. See if this has a volume. It does, but it's still not. We're not going to be able to get these insane overdrives, so I'm just going to use another overdrive. Or we'll try the fast distortion, see what it does. Yeah, okay, that's got a nice big range, and that's what's important. And then, so sub-filter will go here. Is there like a, whatever, I'll do that later. This is where I needed patcher the most. All right, so now we'll go to Maximus. Maximus. All right, so holy cow. Maximus. Actually, do that. That's a great idea. I'll just do a new line for every group in Ableton. This thing's junk for what we're doing. Fast distortion. OTT Maximus. Okay, so this is where we split it into 3. So we solo the lows. Maximus. I think there's 3 bands in this. Let's see. Yep, low pass, upper low pass, and high pass. Cool. Can I just copy that? That'd be really cool. Nope. Oh well. All right, so this one's going to be low pass, and it's soloed at, where is frequency, gain power, frequency. There we go, bands. Oh, I love it. There's no like, actual setting. I will go to 100. Really? Seriously? There's no like Seriously. All Studio, Maximus, set frequency. I don't want a knob. I want to like, boom, cut it off right there. Yeah, I don't need all that. All on dynamic processor. How do I sidechain? Don't care. Frequency splitting with Maximus. There we go.
There's no better choice. For download, I'm going to show you how to do it manually.
Yeah.
For Maximus is also available for free download. 0.33 of each 33 of each band in Maximus up to the top right corner of the graph, or 12 dBs. Save this preset as INIT, then load the preset that we just made into each frequency band's Maximus.
Oh, clever. Yoink. Yoink. I like the idea of that. I don't want to cut off. Oop. Yeah. Preset, save as, init. Boink. Cool. So each Maximus. Let's load preset init. Preset init. And this one's gonna compressor off. Compressor off. Man, can I not do like multiples at a time? Let me see. Options, preferences, edit preferences, file preferences, options. There we go. General settings, probably plugins. Okay, rescan, try to event pop-up windows. No, I want pop-up windows. Always on top. Fruity, allow multiple. Project. Oh, here we go. We're gonna do. All right, so back to this real quick.
Go back to the sub-frequency band insert and solo the low band within Maximus. Adjust the low band frequency knob by ear.
By ear? What?
When finished, paste this value into the low frequency band inserts, low frequency band knob within Maximus. In the low frequency band mixer insert, solo the mid band within Maximus, and adjust the high frequency knob in Maximus by ear.
Okay, so I can at least paste the value, so that's fine. So we're gonna do roughly 100. Actually, let's do more like 80. Or copy 18%. Oh, that's great. So that's the low solo, mid value, paste value. Comp off, low, paste value, make sure that's right. Solo mid, and then whoop. And then high. What do we have high at? We're like 500. Okay. Oh, that's right. I actually have like that filter cut thing. Right. Perfect. So I want this to cut to low pass 250. So we want that to be our mid. We don't want the crossover to be the same. And then we want high, comp off. And we want that at 500. So that cuts out all the boxy frequencies. Sweet. Okay, so we got our 3 Maximus bands. Those are split. Awesome. First one, low pass. Okay, this needs to go in mono. Can I do that inside Maximus? It'd be really cool. I think that's the stereo, yeah? Looks like stereo. Let's find out. Let's select the right patch. Oh, there's no outputs. That would be really handy. Okay, so this one. All right, where's the panning on the actual oscillator? 3 oscillator. Here it is. Is there panning? That's phase. Totally panning, totally stereo. All right, awesome. So this one is in mono, like we want. Cool. We actually want this one mono to a point. Actually, you know, it's only going to 250. Screw it. It's mono 2. This one can have total perfect. Cool. Hey, so we got that done. Next up is this bad boy. Does all these things. A sub filter. Here's the EQ split. The bottom band does nothing but go mono. The upper low pass. Oh, this doesn't do anything but cut out frequencies. That makes it really easy. Sweet. And the high pass. So this just, oh, beautiful. Okay. And then they all go into another multiband processor, or probably I'll just throw OTT in there. Yeah, with a tail remover. So there's going to be like so many instances of the VST, OTT. I don't know how it's going to handle it. This will be entertaining. All right, so these all go back here. Oh, haha. Cool. So we got our mono split. We got our distortion split. Now, what's next? We got all those split. We do another OTT with the tail remover. Yeah. A utility and a saturator. And the goal is to get fruity sound in that dope, so we'll see. Another saturator. I'm gonna use this blood overdrive because that's really getting the kind of sound I want. Actually, I may look and see if I got some free VST distortion plugins. That'd be really cool. Although mapping them through Surface could be a little funky. Utility, and then, okay, so next we've got wider, which I'm just going to add, where's it, gain, fruity panomatic, and I'm going to replace this because obviously I'm not really going to pan it. Okay, so we'll pretend that's wider. And then we'll use, what is this for? Oh, that's just another mono bass, which I'm sure Fruity has a way to do mono bass. Put it on top, stereo, compressor. Okay, so we need 2 compressors. And you know, I'm actually going to use my own compressor. I'm just going to add these Fruity compressors for now. Add plugin, dynamics, Fruity compressor. Add 2 of these. Yeah. Left and right. Oh, self-ducking reverb. I get to see if I can do that in Fruity too. And plug in. You know what? This surface needs to be bigger. Boink. Let's see. Duplicate this. Right, you can't do that with free. No idea why, but whatever. No, just die. There you go. This one's gonna go left. This one's gonna go right. And then we'll just set these out right. Threshold 20. Can I set the value on this? Really cool. Of course not, because it's Fruity Loops. Come on, seriously? Ah. No. Killing me. All right. -20. I'm just going to copy it and do it this way, because God. All right. And then ratio 10:1. Copy value. Copy paste value. The gain. I'm not doing any gain on this. I don't think. Pre-delay. Is there a pre-delay? Be really cool. Type hard compressor, a soft compressor, vintage. Whatever. We're gonna say it's a hard compressor. And then the release. What is that? Oh, that's the reverb decay, right? I was like, huh? Release, 1 millisecond. I can do that on both. Attack, pretty much super fast too. I think though, I'm gonna want a softer. Oh, this is stereo. What am I doing? Merp. 50 millisecond release. Aha! I feel for you fruity guys now. I mean, I guess if you like to fiddle with knobs, threshold is -50. Copy value. Base value. So, see, threshold -50. Makeup. I don't think there's a makeup on you. That's awesome. Thanks, Fruity. There probably is. I probably just have no idea what I'm doing. That's cool, though. Those all go into a reverb here. So add plugin compressor. These feedback into a compressor. Actually, I'll do that. Put this down there. Add a reverb. Reverb 2. Cool. Bink. And this is a sidechain compression. How do I do that? Ruh-roh raggy. Audio parameters. There's got to be a side chain. Hey, Macarena. So weird. All right, right, so the delay is going to get mapped. Parameters, delay, 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 delay. Decay. Knob. Rename. Reverb. It's so ugly, but who cares if it works, right? Map. Reverb. All right. And I'm losing some juice right around here where I'm doing this, but that's really needs to be. All right, so we're gonna add a plugin. Actually, we're just gonna go straight through because these are parallel, so there's like a send on that. So we need a fruity send. Right? Fruity send. Check. Haha. I'll move these over a little bit. All right, we're finally getting somewhere. I don't know that it's pretty per se, but we're getting there. I'm just gonna put that down there. All right, I need to figure out how to use this as a gate. Volume. Filter off. Fruity filter as a gate. Oh wait, maybe there's a preset for it. Hey, gate. Basic gate. Ta-da. Not that kind of gate. Come on. I guess that's what people think of when they think gate. But I mean like a traditional gate, not a... we'll say it's a noise gate. Okay, cool. I don't want that filter on. Turn that off. How do I turn you off? How is this a gate? I don't... Oh, IEF level equals the threshold. Okay. All right, so I'm... should be enough. All right, let's look at Fruity's multiband compressor. And then we're going to throw it out the window because I don't think it does over the top style compression. I mean, in theory it should, but I don't know that it actually does. All right, so let's get some knobs mapped, shall we? Okay, so our knob names are knob 1, we will call you Scream. Actually, we're just going to use these. Actually, I really like those knobs. Those are pretty. How can I change it? Edit. There we go. No. Color, style. What was that? That's boop. Default style. I don't think that is. I think that was a beveled. Yeah. Let's knock these sizes to where they're the same. That's the last of the knobs. Okay, so we're going to rename this one Scream. Okay, and then we're going to get Beef. Can I copy that? That'd be really cool. Probably not, though. No, who would want to do that? Okay. There we go. Let's put a grid on it. Now, bigger grid. 30. They snap? Kind of. Good enough for me. Scream, grid. Throw another bevel. No, button. Oh, not buttons. Derp. Knobs. Beveled knob. Cool. I'll put you right here. Stretch you to right there. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Rename it Beef. All right, let's get another knob. Okay, and this knob is going to be called Width. I feel like I've made a mistake, but that's all right. This should only be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever. Knob size doesn't really matter right now. Getting this all working matters. So, another knob. Another beveled knob. Alright, let's see. Cool. I'm just gonna check restream. I'm curious what's still streaming and what's not. Okay, so everything's working except for Facebook, which I have turned off because Facebook's jerky. Okay, so that's reverb. Get you to snap in place. Cool. Do another one down here. We'll call you Punch. And we'll add another knob. Kind of a weird way to design this, but that's fine. We'll rename this Grit. Here. So we're going to do another knob. Beveled. Okay. Let's see, I feel like my knob sizes are wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they're right. I'm just... Okay. Rename it. Boom. And then last one. Although I think... I guess I'll put some controllers behind it or something? Like hidden knobs? Beveled. Cool, and this one is output. So we've got our surfaces. Ugh. We've got our, we've got our surfaces. Be really cool, you know, if that was like, I don't know, labeled. Oh, there they are up top. Okay, so that one's beef. And beef is, I think it's parallel, should just be parallel compression. Device on beef, yeah. Put it on top, yeah, so that's just the, oh really? I guess I don't need to change the input so much as I need to change the output from that. So, take these, toss them, and we'll put these here. There. I want these going full steam. Boom. It's fine. And I'll just do this again. Cool. Ah. Yeah, so we will input this. Oh, wait. Sorry. Input parameters, send volume, dry level. I think that's because this is, no. Why we got no sound? What'd I screw up? Oh, I bet it's because this is right. So that's the, yeah, I want volume, map, output, input, audio, no, input parameter. That's a send volume. It's not just. I disconnect that. Yeah, it doesn't. There we go. Compress the hell out of it and make it loud. And then map the dry. That works. All right, input parameter dry level to beef. Cool. So now beef. Hey, there we go. Some heavy parallel compression there. Especially once we start. I gotta figure out how to do that though. So for now, I'm just gonna unmap the inverse, which is here. And I'm just gonna, let's see, how do I do that in Fruity? Alt. Okay, so now. Cool. All right, so next, beef is set up. That's done. That's cool. All right, we need, doesn't sound like that yet though, but it'll get there. All right, so distortion 1, distortion 2. I think those are direct maps. So that is the saturators. Both of them. That's the input gain. Okay on that. Cool. So we'll go back here. Scream. Why is Scream on Fruity Reverb? Oh no, it's not. It's yeah. So weird. Whatever. Scream. I wish it like highlighted what I'm actually working on, but whatever. And then we're gonna add. We'll do output. That's an easy one. Gain, fruity. I'm just curious. What does fruity balance look like? Hey, fruity balance is easy and just what we want. Cool. So it'll be right here. It's the last step in the chain and it handles output. So parameters, volume, and that goes to there. Sweet. And actually, do that. Add plugin. Fruity balance. Controller. Gain. Fruity balance. We're going to use a fruity balance here instead of a fruity send. Input parameters. Volume. So really, this should be kind of used as a send, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Volume. There you go. Now you're gone. You're here. Okay, so we're back on Scream, which goes to this overdrive and needs to go to this overdrive too. See, I want that output to be 0, so let's get that nailed in. Hey, that was pretty close actually. -1, -2, minus dead even 1, just right there. Ah, stop. There's no way to save that. Oh, I guess I can save a preset. Sweet. Okay, so Scream is mapped to that, and it should be mapped to distortion 2, which is mapped to the sub channel, which is going to be right here. Yeah, OTT and the sub channel. Oh man. Well, I mean, this is the. Can I put labels here? That'd be really cool. And plugin visual. No. Oof, man, this headache, neck ache's kicking my butt. All right, so I'm going to expand this, take some pictures of it. Come on. Why, There we go. All right, let's get this bad boy expanded just so I can see the chain later. No, screw it. I don't need that. Mirk. I mean, I do need it, but I don't need it, but I do need it. Width will come before here. Is there a like stereoizer? That'd be really cool. We'll just use the fruity one if there is one for now and replace it. FL Studio Stereoizer. Stereoizer. It's literally called Stereoizer. But where? Stereoizer creates a wider, it's in the presets of the blah 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 blah. Is this, oh, this is only mobile. Stereo shaper, maybe that's it. Stereo shaping tool, individual fanning, phase invert, enhance or reduce stereo. Stereoize using a left-right mono delay. That's fine. I'll just put it in here. What's it called? The Mixer Matrix Fruity Stereo Shaper. I mean, technically, it's a delay. The Mixer Matrix. Mixer. Hey, look, absolutely nothing came up. Thank you, Fruity Loops. All right, guys, I think I'm going to take a break on this. This headache is making me a little nauseous, but thank you for tuning in while I make a mess of this. I'll probably work on it some more. It looks like I'm probably actually going to get this finished, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good day, and I will check back in when I actually decide that this headache's gone and I'm going to make